we have been using ChatGPT since it came out. What do you think?
ChatGPT. It's a good way to summarize things. It's a good way of doing many tasks. I haven't really tried it for coding. It's really helpful. I don't, however, think that it should completely replace everything, like software engineers, bloggers, YouTubers.
Mm-hmm.
I think you should, use it as a guide and add your own words, when you're coding, like you can have it to help you, assist you, and not completely take over, or like use it as your main source of, like you can use other things, not just ChatGPT. Don't you agree? I mean, you don't use it for everything, but you use it as a way to assist you or guide you or give you a hint on certain things, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or start you off on things before you start writing yourself.
So I do it as a preliminary stage. If I have writer's block, then I would use that in order to keep the writing juices flowing. Now, when you were saying that, like, write your own thing, we use a software called Quillbot. Now, Quillbot is another artificial intelligence software, and the link is below if you want to try it. So it gives you, let's say you've written a paragraph and you don't know if it's right or if you need help restructuring the passage, then you would just put it into Quillbot and it spits out a well-organized passage for you. Now, here's the thing, right? Full disclosure, I have used ChatGPT, have it spit out certain things, copy, paste onto Quillbot, and then Quillbot gives me the paragraph or paragraphs. And then I put that into a ChatGPT detector, or if you've heard GPT-0, right? One of the students that worked on it because he doesn't want other students to be cheating or what have you. When that spits out, Quillbot goes from, like, if you just post from ChatGPT into a AI detector, it's going to immediately see that it's AI generated. But if you copy and paste from ChatGPT to Quillbot, again, links down below, you would see that it spits out a human text. You copy and paste from Quillbot to an AI detector, it's 80% or higher. Now, here's where people get it wrong, right? They're using ChatGPT and Quillbot wrong. Is that they just leave it as is. Now, I don't know if you've tried it or if you've had ChatGPT do the essay for you or do a blog post for you, but it's super robotic. Like, no one writes like that. Because I was a teacher's assistant in college, and you can tell which student is which because you can see their tone, their style, their perspective. Like, I was grading people's students' papers in the semester.
You were a teacher's aide when you pretty much failed most of your classes?
I was a TA, dude.
Wait, and you must have been doing pretty well in that class. Was it like a video editing class?
No, there were 2 classes that I was a TA for. I'm not going to disclose what they are, but I can tell you from personal experience that if you've been reading the person's essays for so long for that semester.
Dude, you were so bad in English. How the heck would you be a TA for something related in writing?
Dude, the title of this video should be C- student makes 1 million per month with ChatGPT.
I'm confused because I know you didn't do well in school. I'm not making fun of you because you actually did tell me. And you never told me you were a TA. And I'm trying to think about what classes you took that you actually did well in. Like, other than video editing and videography. But that has nothing to do with writing. Unless they had to write for editing videos. Like, you had to write an essay every single time you made a video. I guess other than that, I mean, I can't really think of anything else.
I mean,
Especially not in English. You even said English was like your fifth language.
it's second language, dude.
Okay, whatever. But same thing, you know what I mean?
If it's like a class that I'm interested in, then I do well in a class. But it's like if it's something that doesn't interest me, I'm not doing well in that class. But back to the thing, like if you've been grading papers for so long, you can find the student's tone, the style, how they researched, how they use MLA, and I got to the point where I wouldn't even look at the person's name. Like I already know who it is, who's writing this thing.
Back then there wasn't ChatGPT, so I don't know how we're gonna connect it. But you know,
I mean, here's
just
the
a
thing.
disclosure, you're an old man that graduated many years ago.
Yeah, this was before ChatGPT. But my point is this. You can, even though like there's a robotic tone to it, and I understand you can tell if it's robotic, unless you put a prompt saying like the style should be funny with a sprinkle of sadness or something like that. You know, you can give ChatGPT a mission or a goal in a form of a prompt. That's how you can trick content AI detection things. What I do is when I get it from Quillbot is that I enter in my own words. I restructure it the way I want to do it. I put in words that are my vocabulary level, because things that ChatGPT and Quillbot, like the words that they spit out, I don't even use, even on an essay. So it's not coming from me. So that's one of the things that people get hung up on, is that, oh, I'm gonna make ChatGPT write me an essay for 5 pages and then I'll copy and paste. Like, no, dude. A TA or a professor that's worth their salt will figure out that this is, like, there's something wrong. So that's where people get messed up on.
So in other words, you shouldn't copy and paste whatever ChatGPT writes. You should use what it does and reword it. Is that what you're trying to tell us?
The main purpose of AI is to help you. It's not to replace you. It's to help you with brainstorming. It's to help you with blog ideas. It's to help you structure your essay. It's to help you overcome that mental block.
Interesting. So in other words, don't get caught cheating or TAZ will like fail you.
Yep.
Because he can tell if you're writing in a robotic way. You know, I've been seeing all these things on social media where people are actually using ChatGPT to write their entire essay and they actually get caught.
Yeah.
I was like, you know, these professors should start using that AI detector that we usually use. It would help them.
But even then, like, I'm pretty sure a lot of professors feel the same way I do, is that once you get used to certain ways that a person can write, you'll see and you'll feel that it's not coming from a person. And I think there's like a news about it where a professor in like the Bay Area was like received an essay from a student, and there was something off about the essay, and turns out like the student was using ChatGPT. So it's just a way for you to help you with your own ideas, and it's not to replace your hard work, your work ethic, and the way you develop your ideas.
Sounds good. I mean, yeah. Telling our viewers to not cheat in school, do not cheat in life, because you'll never get anywhere.
Dude, it's not gonna get you far. But full disclosure, we do use ChatGPT. We use Quillbot, but it's just to help. It's not to replace. It's to help, because sometimes like we do like one blog post per day. Your brain is so fried you can't think anymore. So you know, we use ChatGPT to like, okay, how would I go about this next? Buying Quillbot and using it for your own needs and for your own business purposes. But again, let me remind you and emphasize that you'll need to put in your own words. It's only there to help you structure your ideas.